Bruce, tell me all about budget 2014 with the Minister of Finance.
Well, as we know, Canada is doing very well on the medal count at the Worldwide Olympics in Sochi, but we're not doing very well in the budget Olympics here in Canada. There is no gold, no silver medal winner in this budget, although there are a few mediocre bronze medals in this budget. Interestingly, in 415 pages of budget, there are only 6 pages of actual costing and graphs in this budget. So it's mostly recycled promises and funding claims or funding from last year's and smoke and mirrors and a few outright deceptions, in my opinion. But there are a few, as I say, I call them bronze medals. So can I tell you first about those? There is one piece of very good news is there is a 1-year extension of the 15% mineral exploration tax credit for flow-through share investors. So one more year of keeping our junior mining companies going on exploring and developing in the north, and 5 years would have been a lot better, but even a 1-year extension, we'll take it. There is a continuation of the IFIT forestry program, that is the Investment in Forest Industry Transformation. Sounds good, and it does have $90 million in it over 4 years, so about $22 million a year. But it's for marketing in foreign markets for our forest products, and that isn't really where the problem is. There are 1,000 interest-free loans to 1,000 apprentices across Canada. I think that's a great thing. That's a great way to learn and develop. But 1,000 across all of Canada is just a good start. And unfortunately, it's more than offset by explicit and implicit government support for businesses who import foreign workers instead of providing jobs to Canadians. So those are the only positive things that I could find that were significant. There are a lot of things missing. There are a lot of potential gold and silver medals that could have been in this budget, but the Pulp and Paper Green Transformation Program got axed last year. The Eco Energy Home Retrofit Program did not come back, still gone, an incredibly important program. Nothing for veterans except mistreatment and neglect and reduced services. No housing initiatives at all at a time we desperately need housing across Canada for middle income and lower income Canadians. Nothing on pension reform. We really know that we need to fix. We don't need to fix it. We just need to increase the CPP, and that's not there. Just voluntary programs that put stockbrokers in bimmers. No rollback of the government's overly high EI premiums, which are really a tax, not a premium, because we're not spending all the money. It's just a grab from small businesses and workers that goes into a fund that they have trouble getting the money out of if they need it. Never mentions climate change in the whole 415-page document. Nothing for health care, nothing for pharmacare, dental care, and especially for home care, community health care, senior beds, long-term care beds. And at a time when hospitals across Canada, including the Thunder Bay Regional Health Sciences Centre, are breaking records for overcapacity and have been in gridlocks in our case for, I guess it's almost 2 months now. And no investment in rail of any kind, and that is nothing for infrastructure, nothing for long-distance passenger rail, nothing for rail safety, despite the big problems that we've been having. And Canada remains the only country in the G20 without a national rail strategy. So no gold, no silver, and sorry to have depressed you. You better go back to the TV and watch the Sochi Olympics for a better news story.
Okay, Bruce, thank you very much for the commentary on the budget, and keep in touch.
Always happy to, Jim. Great talking to you, and I'll be so glad to get home to Thunder Bay this weekend, where people are real and smile and don't go for the jugular across